It's your boy, the real Rick James.
I mean, no G, the young OG, that's my OG.
And this is the podcast.
Cause a nigga ain't got time to be naming this shit.
Hey, what episode we on?
I wanna say this episode 8, man.
This episode 8.
We on episode 8. Y'all know what time we
y'all
on.
niggas thought we was quitting. Nigga, we ain't quitting, nigga. We on this shit.
Never double digits.
We got to make this shit happen for y'all.
Nigga. Y'all see what happened last couple episodes ago.
Boom.
Ooh.
You hear me?
Bottle smoke.
Oh, man. What's on the docket today, sir?
Today we gonna talk about motherfucking Bill Cosby hoe. They done freed that old man.
Free Bill Cosby ass. Free Bill Cosby. Know y'all mad.
They done freed his one out ass.
They mad about that one.
How long he was in that bitch?
About a good year and a half.
About 18 months?
Yeah.
18 months,
Man, y'all had that old man who on his deathbed sitting in that motherfucker stressing and depressed and y'all goofy. Bringing back shit from 20 years ago. And leave that man alone. It's called statute of limitations for a reason.
They got off on Bill Cosby.
Man,
They
what the
freed
hell?
that man. What you think they gonna do with R. Kelly?
Man, I ain't speaking on R. Kelly till we find out.
His ass fried.
He getting Bill Cosby. He might get Bill Cosby time. He was supposed to get. We giving you extra. We giving you Bill Cosby.
Bill Cosby ain't had no lifetime special.
Nah, he getting. Man, he should have this man.
A man in history ever survived a lifetime special. Name one nigga that will you see on a lifetime special was like, that's a good nigga.
Damn, Kels. Man, you used to be that nigga, boy.
Now, one nigga ever survived a lifetime in history.
I ain't name a half of a nigga, boy, that did that.
Hey, my mama watched Lifetime my whole life. I ain't never sat there on accident and watched the shit and be like, yeah, that's a good nigga right there.
That's a good nigga.
That's a stand-up nigga.
I ain't gonna say you a stand-up nigga, but I don't know if I don't believe everything. But, nigga, it's questionable. It's questionable. You believed everything.
I ain't gonna say I believed everything. But boy, if enough shit get through at the wall, something gonna stick.
But that's what happened with Bill Cosby. And my nigga home. Welcome home, old man Bill. Welcome home.
Bill Cosby?
Yeah.
Bill Cosby did that shit.
Man, I'm not saying he. What? You saying he did that shit?
He said
By law, he innocent.
He said he did that shit.
Okay, a long time ago. So I'm innocent of doing that shit lately. I ain't did that shit lately, motherfucker.
Do me two hoes gonna be on us.
I ain't did that shit. I ain't did that shit in statute of limitations time.
He still ain't got no bit of drug out. But I ain't gonna lie.
You want the real from me?
Yeah.
Man, fuck them bitches. For real. I know we get canceled for that. I don't give a fuck.
That's
and that nigga, no, it ain't. You knew what the fuck you was going in his room at 3 o'clock in the morning to get drunk and do other drugs, but because he put one in there you didn't like.
You ain't supposed to do that.
Man, you ain't supposed to be doing drugs either. Bitch, you went to do wrong.
It ain't tomatoes and tomatoes.
You went to do wrong in the first place.
That's not apples and oranges.
He did some wrong to you.
That's not apples.
Man, what is it?
That's apples and potatoes, bro. You ain't supposed to be roofing hoes. She might.
He ain't roofie hoes. It was something else.
She might want to do drugs, but she might know exactly what her limit is, and then if you put something in the drink, it take her over. You know what I'm saying?
What Rick Ross say?
He got cancer down there too. And they start buying wing stops and checkers after that.
What that nigga say?
He said Molly all in her champagne.
Yeah, Molly all in her champagne. She didn't even know it. Molly all in her.
They said, we ain't like that. Then they said, how much that checkers right there? Wingstop. And they start buying Wingstop.
That nigga turned Wingstop. He said, I got something for the motherfuckers that eat dark meat too. We put thighs in that bitch.
They got thigh stop.
He got thigh stop.
It was a wing shortage. That nigga started selling thighs.
Hey, that's a hustling motherfucker, ain't it?
Ooh,
hey, that nigga, boy, he said, I'm gonna get it by all means.
Oh, they say he come from the police and all that old shit, but boy, that got the dope game written all over it.
On everything.
That got the dope game written
Hey,
all
that's
over
the
it.
boy, yeah. Hey, you know something, boy. You said we about to go on, turn this motherfucker, this whole motherfucking good shit, we gonna compress that shit down. Nigga, and double R shit up.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
What they say? Oh, we just go, you know, same spot, different product. You know how we do it, change it up. Y'all still, y'all like this too.
Yeah, don't y'all like this too? Or even get the other motherfuckers who wasn't coming to Wingstop because they only like thighs.
Yeah.
Like now, oh, I can go to Wingstop and see what it really tastes like. I ain't never seen a nigga dip a thigh in no sauce. So I need to go taste this shit for real though. Have you ever dipped your thigh in the sauce?
I ain't never
That
tried
motherfucker might be fire.
Some hot sauce,
That motherfucker might be.
some barbecue sauce when it's on the grill.
Yeah, on the grill, but like nigga to put a garlic
Hot sauce.
parmesan on your shit.
Never heard
That
of
motherfucker probably flame.
it. Never heard of it.
Man, he's a genius.
Never heard of it. We got Sha'Carri Richardson, 250K in cannabis endorsements. We waiting to see if she gonna take that. What you think she should do?
Bitch,
Give her
you
some advice. That's
Bitch, you better take that shit.
250.
Man, come on. Or more. Take that or more. Counter offer. Let me get $500,000. Let me get $500,000. Man, you better get that money.
Go
Get
to-
that money.
So do negotiate with him.
Yeah, I mean, all contracts is up. Well, game is to be sold, not told. You motherfuckers, donate to the, donate to the motherfucking podcast down below.
I got some questions.
Yeah, I mean, stop that. Y'all don't even get that.
Yeah.
But Sha'Carri, take that motherfucker.
You was about to say that.
Man, I was about to give him too much.
You was about to give him the N word.
Oh man, the game. Nah, but something like that. Yeah.
Okay, let me. Anyways, this nigga like a damn fool over here. Let me ask this. So, do you think Nike or Adidas or something like that would be willing to go into negotiations with her if she endorsed weed and shit? Like Sha'Carri runs.
She already got a Nike deal.
She already got it.
She already got a Nike deal.
But you think Nike are trying to stop that bad?
The question is, do I give a fuck?
How much is the Nike deal worth?
That's what I don't know, but it's probably about the same. It's a bigger company. I get the shoes for free. But being the face of weed and ain't nobody the face of weed, how much more potential do she got to really eat later?
If you
Like-
become the okay now,
And then Nike still gonna kiss her ass when she come back next Olympics, beating the fuck out of everybody.
take the weed. Everybody.
Feel me though, Nazi?
Think about who the face of weed is. Snoop.
Snoop.
Weed is. Like
But they got their own lines?
strands of weed.
Not strands like on line, like a line. Like
I don't know.
I own this name of this weed, or I own this company of this weed.
Not that I know of.
Yeah, they got some shit named after each other.
But
Yeah, weed ain't what it used to be, man.
right.
Even the older generations is smoking weed. They been smoking it anyway.
Right.
But they ain't, like my mama would have had a heart attack if she ever seen me actually had a blunt in my mouth, boy. And like, even now, she recently was like, I think I need to go get me a blunt.
You was the first nigga I seen smoking weed.
That's your ass. That ain't her or my TT. Nigga, that's you.
They ain't watching it.
Oh,
Calm down. You gotta figure. Calm down. They ain't watching it.
Yeah, okay.
You was the first nigga I seen smoking weed.
Yeah.
This nigga here, y'all see him finna beat my ass.
I ain't about to blaze up in front of them. Nigga, shit.
No, I'm just saying that's crazy to me that she would have a heart attack and you was the first nigga I seen. Like, my mama know I smoke weed. I don't do it in front of her, but she ain't gonna have no heart attack if she see me doing it.
Back then, I'm talking about back then though. I ain't
Oh,
talking about
yeah,
that.
because you was a child smoking
that.
weed.
Yeah, but
Literally.
like when she found out I was smoking weed, after I've already been smoking weed for about 2 years for real, She cried.
If I seen Lil Zay smoking weed, I would have a heart attack.
I wouldn't.
I would.
Because of who his daddy is, probably be like, that nigga was blazing with you 3 years ago.
Even know who his daddy is, I would lose it. I would be like,
you crazy then.
boy, you smoking weed?
let me-
Tell me.
Let me tell you something then. That man, Poo smoke weed. I'm telling on them like they told on us.
I just dropped him about.
Nigga, she smoked weed with him.
I just dropped him about
Man.
6 to 8 months ago.
They must have quit then. They was smoking last year in the pandemic.
I was dropping their ass. I dropped their ass.
Man, it was you called them on that when they wasn't smoking for real.
And I ain't even had no suspicion that they smoke. I just wanted to drop them and scare them.
Or that motherfucking box you got was trash.
It came from the dollar store.
Yeah, that trash ass shit, nigga ain't pick up nothing but 2 weeks worth of dirt. So they probably smoked a couple weeks before that.
I told them to go back for their life. They kids, they don't know about.
You want them lying ass parents? Them our parents used to lie to us like a motherfucker.
Hey,
Boy, close that door before my lights get cut off.
you hear me? I asked my daddy, some lies carry on until you grown.
man.
I just pieced this together that this was a lie about 3 weeks ago.
Right.
I asked my daddy when I was a little boy, where do AIDS come from? That nigga said, when men have sex with each other and the nut get in the ass. I thought that shit forever. I used to bust a nut and hide my ass.
Oh man, that nigga was wrong for teaching you that, man.
I just put together 3 weeks ago. Hold on, that shit don't make no sense.
You know them older people used to be like, man, nah, they thought Magic was gay when he said he had HIV. They just, Hey, don't do that. Don't do that, man. Don't do that.
His wife ain't got it. His son ain't got it. I mean, the evidence. And we was in court, bro. I just got so much substantial.
man.
There's just a lot of substantial
Man,
evidence.
yo, that's crazy. Yo, that's crazy. So we said Magic gay now.
Listen,
Not me, not we, you.
I'm saying
That's
that-
why him and Isaiah got into it and
I'm
shit.
saying if
Zeke said, don't all the gay niggas get that.
listen, you
man.
seen the new the NWA movie?
Nah, oh yeah.
When the doctor told Easy he had AIDS
he
with
said,
him,
nigga, I ain't no punk.
he was like a whooping. Nigga say he had 14 T cells. He was finna take all of them and whoop that doctor ass.
Boy.
He said, nigga say I got AIDS. That's back when only gay people had AIDS. It was known as a gay man's disease.
But now we
How
know
he
better.
get it when only gay men
I'm
had
saying
it?
because we know better than that now.
But back then only gay men had it.
Nah, man, that's false advertisement. Nigga, stop, man. Oh my God. Back then, everybody was having that shit.
These damn little niggas gave it to the women,
Man,
and now I can
stop
catch
it, man. Stop, man. Stop, man. Hell no.
That's how that happened.
Man, we off of this shit. What's the next thing on the docket?
Kanye went.
What Kanye do?
This nigga here.
Man, so I heard Kanye did a damn listening party. Nigga.
How you pronounce it? Donda
after his mama or something. So he did the listening party, right? It's a arena. This nigga go out there, right?
Mercedes-Benz arena.
Yeah, Mercedes-Benz arena.
Stadium.
He go in the middle, right? And never said shit.
Don't speak a word.
Never said
Just listening.
This nigga, no. Nigga, you supposed to be like, yeah, we bringing out my next song. You supposed to give an introduction to your catalog.
He ain't say shit.
He ain't, that nigga, they started cheering like, say some shit, say some shit, say some shit. That nigga, they cussing his ass, his goofy ass out.
Yeah.
That nigga, Yeezy like, he praying and making faces.
That nigga ain't get out.
That nigga crazy.
That nigga ain't get out.
He in the sunken place.
He in the sunken place.
Oh man.
Yeah, he in the sunken place.
What was you talking about it though? You was telling me something about some hot dogs or some shit.
That nigga charged $40 for a hot dog.
$40 for a damn hot dog. Man, hey, like you just looking at, nigga, get your money, boy. Hey,
No.
Man, if a nigga buy a hot dog go for me for 40 right now,
I'ma sell it. Get your money. Back to the T-Pain or something. I'ma call you and say, I'm fucking the game up.
Oh, everything. Nigga wanna buy a $40 hot dog off of me, nigga. I'll sell you a pack for 40.
I'm a raise the price.
I'm a bull.
As soon as I figure out they buying them for 40, 45. What you talking about? I'm almost out. These the last 10. The last 10 gonna be for the last hour.
Yeah, for real.
These the last 10.
Boy, they crazy.
You can't get them, but you can't get them for 3.
Yeah, on everything.
I was limited at 3.
When they gone.
Three $45 hot dogs.
How much was the chicken tenders?
50.
Nigga.
Now let's put this shit in comparison.
I go get five chicken tender dinners for 50.
For $50, I could buy a whole chicken alive.
Oh, everything. What is
And
wrong?
raise it and kill
What is
it.
wrong with that nigga?
What
boy?
do they talk about?
Get that money, boy.
Get the eggs and everything from it before I kill it.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, but to put it in perspective, the Mercedes-Benz motherfucking concession prices on a normal day when Kanye not there.
Yeah, when Ye ain't there.
Ask me how much the hot dog.
How much them hot dogs?
I'm glad you asked. I didn't think you would ask. $2.
$2. Ah, he fucking the game. He fucking the game. Damn. Nigga. Woo.
Chicken.
You the coldest nigga ever, boy.
Chicken.
That nigga the coldest. Who can do that?
Chicken.
How much is the chicken?
I'm glad you asked.
How much is the chicken?
I didn't think you would ask.
How much is the chicken on the...
With the fry and the pot.
Yeah, how much?
$9.
$9.
$8.99.
Damn. Oh my God, he was tearing
Boy,
his ass up.
you could get 4 hot dogs, 4 fries, 4 drinks. $28 every day in that motherfucker. Unless Kanye there.
Kanye, he said, nigga, when I step in the building, prices go up, nigga.
I seen
Shout out to Yeezy, man.
I seen a clip of a white boy use his white privilege. And
So
I ain't mad.
it wasn't getting. He said, "Bitch, I'm getting a regular price on this day."
Nah.
Yeah, he wasn't going for that shit.
Nah.
What'd he do though?
Wait till you hear what this
Okay.
is. He printed, because I guess everybody had their passes on their pants.
Oh, okay.
Important people. He printed his pass. Now they supposed to scan your shit.
All right.
He just was walking past people. You need to scan. He printed it off, stuck it on there in his car off a laptop.
Right.
Put it on his pants and just start walking past people. You need to print. You need to scan me. They're like, go ahead.
Yeah.
Come here, baby.
He knew they wasn't gonna.
That nigga had a better seat than Kim Kardashian. I swear to God. He was recording, turned around. Kanye kids was behind him.
That nigga cold.
I said, go ahead, white man. Because if I was a white man, I would be
I
you.
would be trying to do that too.
Shit.
Damn.
You wanna scam me, black lady? Come on, baby. I know you on your way to do some important shit.
Man, we can't wait to kiss a motherfucker ass and let them do what the fuck they been doing and shit.
Come here, baby.
You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
nigga, where you going?
Where you going,
He
nigga?
got the real pass.
He got
Come here, let me
real-
scan
let me
it.
scan
Okay.
you. Come on, man.
Y'all watch him. This nigga got a real pass.
Man.
White man just
And
walk.
I just said, oh, boy, you trying to muck this fun shit up, boy. You about to piss me off at us.
No,
Can't
man.
stand us sometimes.
Because if I was here, I would use my privilege.
Man, me too, but I'm saying, let us use can we get some black privilege, especially when I see a black man at the door. I just want to be able to be like, today I'm good. I don't ever think that. Exactly. Like, I don't never think that, man.
Jeff Bezos went to space.
For 3 minutes and 22 seconds. That shit.
I keep hearing 11 minutes.
Man, something goofy. Nigga paid $100 billion, nigga, to go in space for 11 minutes.
How much he paid for real?
I don't know. I ain't even looked at the exact number.
I heard he made
It's a lot.
I heard he made
Millions.
I heard he made 17 million while he was up there.
Did he? So in 11 minutes he make. Hold on, what? Hold on, time out. These is astronomical numbers. This nigga went up for 10 to 12 minutes and made how many million?
Over 17 million.
That paid for his fucking trip right there, probably. Shit. 2 minutes paid for his trip.
So,
that nigga wasn't tripping.
So are we gonna talk about what he spent up there?
I don't give a fuck. Nigga, he can make that back in, nigga, whatever it was, he make it up in 2 days.
Did you see people saying it wasn't him?
Nah, I ain't see that.
They were saying his head was CGI'd.
What is he trying to do? What was the point of it, though?
You know, you can't win on that.
I'm trying to see what was the point of all this shit. Why did he go to space? Just to do some shit?
I don't know, cause
rich white men get bored and say, you know what? I'm gonna skydive off the top of the highest building in the world. I'm gonna go to space.
Well, that's what they do.
Like, nigga, y'all don't got nothing better to do with y'all money, boy.
Well, nah, it ain't even about the money, because the ones that ain't super rich, they go skydiving and bungee jumping and all that type of shit, too. It's about the thrill.
No, off the top of the highest building, though.
Yeah, that's,
he the only
that's
one that
money.
can pay he the only one that can say, the highest building, I'm renting out the penthouse so I can jump off this
That's money shit, but I'm saying all of them would go skydiving and jump off a plane.
Yeah,
and all
my
that
daddy,
shit.
goofy ass might do. Not no more,
That's a might.
But he was skiing when he
Skiing
when he had a
crazy.
damn accident.
His ass was on the ground though. His ass was on the ground.
You don't know my daddy was a skydiving ass nigga and jumping out of planes with parachutes and shit. He loved that type of shit, man. It's a few black people out here that's
It's some.
It's some out
but
here.
for the most part, that's some.
Now that he old, he like
because they need a thrill though. They need a thrill because like our thrill is let me go to this gas station and get some blacks and hopefully I don't get pulled over and killed.
My thrill is I don't got no thrill. My thrill is I'm cool. I'm safe and sound. That's my thrill. I'm happy to be
no, I'm
safe.
saying that adrenaline. Yo, nigga, I don't even fuck what you say. When you see the police, your heart rate change.
Nigga, of course.
Theirs don't.
Okay, theirs is like, nigga, I'm about to cuss this motherfucker out.
You feel me?
I still cuss their ass out, but it's still because I'm scared. I'm like, bitch, you better not shoot me, you bitch. Man, get the fuck out of my face, bitch. But I mean, nigga, I be like, this bitch about to shoot me.
They ain't like that.
Oh, man.
They scared.
You know, I'm gonna cuss his ass out. He's gonna know he's gonna get a citation.
Yeah, we scared. They know the mayor and shit. Like, I'll have your fucking job. They gotta jump out the plane for them to feel that.
Okay.
The police just gotta ride past us, and we like
every time, nigga. That was close.
Almost.
Nigga be licensed up. Insurance, everything, still be scared than the bitch. Woo. Thank you. Jesus.
Almost died.
Thank you, whoever. Thank you. Boy, I need to kiss the ground. These motherfuckers roll past me. Ain't that goofy? We shouldn't have to even be like that, man.
I mean, it's just the truth. That's why
it's the truth, though.
That's why we ain't into jumping out of planes and shit, like going to space and shit. Like, this nigga got so bored with jumping out of planes.
Just breathing is hard enough for us, boy, every day, boy.
That nigga got so bored with jumping out of planes, he went to space.
That nigga crazy right there, but hey.
And then came back and had the exact same
salute for making that type of money to be able to go to space, because I wish I could make that type of money.
Cause your black ass still gonna get scared when you see police, so you ain't gonna need to go to space. That's what I'm saying. He came back and he came down and had the exact same feeling we have. When
I don't
we
think Kanye got that. So boom, Kanye got enough money, right? He bought him a whole city. So nigga, he don't get scared when the police come up. He like, nigga, this my city.
Jay-Z do though.
You think
See,
so?
that's the difference. Kanye is delusional.
okay.
Jay-Z know the police will kill his ass. He don't give a fuck about no hole.
Yeah.
You better be a
You know who delusional like
this motherfucker
Kanye?
said he's a Jehovah's Witness. I don't give a damn.
O.J. Simpson is like Kanye West.
Yeah, dude.
And even right now, after he done went
I was just gonna say he
after he
should
done
be.
went to jail and everything, that nigga still like that. I guarantee you, he don't give no fucks. He like, get off my fucking property, buddy.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm here to help you. No, the white man in the back. Now you get your calm down. I'll say no. The
Man.
white man behind you that's here for you killing the cold.
Yeah.
I'm trying to warn him. He gonna kill me.
Fuck, exactly. And he like, nigga, I do what I want to. Him and Kanye, them the two most differentest black niggas I ever seen in my life.
Kanye charge a nigga for it. So if you could charge a nigga $50 for chicken, would it be tenders, thighs? What kind of chicken would it be?
Chicken nuggets. Chicken nuggets, bitch. I tear that bitch ass up, boy. I tear that bitch ass up if I could.
I'm gonna die out here, man. What the fuck is wrong with this nigga, man?
Chicken nuggets, I tear their ass.
What kind of sauce? What kind of sauce you get?
Man, sauce costs extra. $2 sauce bags, bitch. $2 sauce
Is it
bags.
at Sweet Baby Ray?
Man, they can get some Sweet Baby Ray and $2 sauce packs, motherfucker. They not getting shit for free.
Do the ketchup come with the frying?
Yeah, I give a
Okay,
I'll be a real nigga one time.
Oh,
I'll be a
my
real
God.
nigga one time. Don't
You
nobody
tryna
charge
kill
for ketchup.
You
Don't
trying
nobody
to
charge.
chicken nugget. Y'all come to my spot, I'll give y'all at least a whole breast or
Man,
something.
hell no.
Breast or thigh, you pick.
The breast or the thigh, nigga, that's just 2 packs of chicken nuggets. Nigga, you could make 100. You tripping. You tripping your ass
They
off.
ain't never gonna come back to your shit.
Man, so what?
They gonna come back to mine.
Man, Kanye, you think Kanye give a fuck?
Nah,
He got
that's-
rich that night.
Nah, I heard he was sleeping in Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
He was asleep?
Until Donda was done. What is it, Donda?
Donda.
Donda until Donda is done.
He's sleeping in that bitch.
I heard that. I
Oh,
don't know if that's fake news or
yeah.
not.
You be having so much fake news coming your way, boy.
I don't know if that's fake news or not. I want to say Cheese said that. And Say Cheese is the CNN of the hood.
Man, see, man, no, man, we saying his name. Why?
I fuck with Say Cheese. He's CNN in the hood. He like
We both gotta agree on who we fucking with. I ain't saying I don't saying I got nothing against him, but I don't want to say that nigga name on this motherfucker.
You said that big head nigga name.
I know, that's what I'm telling you. I only said it once. Nigga, let's not repeat that nigga name on the podcast.
Okay.
Let him get his money, somewhere else. He trying to do what we do. He stole my idea and shit back in the day, but I ain't gonna get into all that. So I feel some type of way about that nigga.
I guess you was.
Oh, this
doing that.
nah. Zach TV was the first one doing it. Zach TV and Smack back in the day. That's where I got the idea from. Then this nigga come out of nowhere. He bigger than all of us. Man, I'm not hating, but a little bit.
R.P. Zach.
R.I.P. Zach. R.I.P. Zach TV for real.
Alright, so we about to let this nigga cool off for a minute. He done got back because I done said that nigga name.
Yeah, and I'm sweating. We gonna be right back with this top 5. You feel me? So what's your top 5 we doing today?
This is something we've been procrastinating on. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Top 5 TV sitcom crushes of all time. We had to sit back and think on it for a second. You know what I'm
I
saying?
ain't even think of it. I'm gonna just give you my 5 favorites, I guess. I don't even know if it's gonna be in order, but yeah, I'll give you my top 5. that
Y'all
I just-
put me in order this top
I mean,
5. He changed. No, y'all can't let this nigga change. Get in the comments. Get in the comments and cuss him the fuck out.
Hey,
Y'all can't let this nigga change the
I
rules.
give y'all
every
my
episode.
favorite. I give y'all my favorites, man. My,
Can't let that nigga
my
change
number
the rules.
1 would be my favorite. That I'm definitely saying.
Put the three.
See the
Put the
number
top
one.
3 in favor.
I try to, but let's
All right.
go. What's
Number
your
5.
5?
Pam.
Pam. Go. Go.
Pam.
Tashina Arnold. Hey, baby, I know you probably still looking good. Man.
What we want to say about Pam?
Boy, she really looked better than Gina. She really looked better than Gina. They should have switched that up, but you know, back then, two chocolate people ain't buying. You know what I'm saying?
You know, Martin and Pam used to date in college.
Nah, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Martin know who really looked good then.
Yeah, Martin and Pam used to date in college, and Pam and Gina was dorm mates.
And I ain't saying Gina was ugly, but she just went.
I ain't saying. I mean, she's a pretty girl or whatever.
You cool?
Whatever, you know.
Yeah, she's alright. But I don't know how did she always end up being the cold one. Like, think about House Party.
Lady,
My God, old girl, man, AJ, whoo, back then.
Jody Mama?
Yeah, back
then.
What is they talking about?
I always said that. She was the one.
They gonna put her as the side chick. What? Cut it out.
But like, they go back to
the darker President Lighter and all the or the vice
the last podcast. Y'all watch the last podcast and figure out why they did.
Man, my number. So I'm gonna add some non-color into my shit. I'm gonna take some color out of my shit. I'm gonna go with DJ Tanner.
Oh, okay.
I'm going with Full House.
Full House, yes sir.
Candace Cameron, I believe is her name. And I thought she was so gorgeous back then. That's when I was
What's
real.
the Full House theme song?
The same one as the Family Matters.
Which one is whatever happened to predictability? Whatever happened to predictability? The milkman, the paperboy.
Hey, both of them.
Nah, nigga. One of them is
No, they got the exact same. The Full House and Family Matters have the exact same theme song, my dude.
You know I'm finna fact check.
I promise you that. Nobody knew that because Family Matters was the black Full House. That's what that was the crazy part.
Everywhere you look.
The exact listen, them was two of my favorites growing up.
Mine too.
The exact same.
They definitely didn't have it. They had the same man singing.
The exact same theme song.
No, it was the same man singing. Whatever happened to predictability? That's Full House.
Alright, now let's go to the Family Matters.
Hold on, y'all.
Let's go to Family Matters.
Hold on, y'all know I got to. Y'all know
Let's go to Family Matters.
You know I got to fact check this now.
Man, I'm telling you.
It's a rare condition. This day and age, it's just the same nigga.
Is that it? Well, how the songs end? The same exact way?
Nah, they just the same nigga.
Everywhere you look?
Same beat.
Everywhere you look? Everywhere you...
They don't both do Everywhere You Look.
They don't?
That's Full House, Everywhere You Look.
I could have swore them was the exact same.
Same nigga singing them. He sing a lot of that shit.
Nah, I don't remember nothing else he sung.
He sing a few of them.
I just do them too.
He sing a few of them. So, who you got? DJ Tanner? Yeah, she was decent, but she ain't fucking with my number 4.
Man, your number 4 probably supposed to be higher than that, to be honest, but... I mean, your number 5 supposed to be higher than that.
Nah, my number 5 is Pam, and your number 4 is DJ Tanner.
Okay.
We saying the non-color. My number 4 is non-color.
Who your number 4?
Topanga.
Topanga was nah.
Topanga ass was fine.
Topanga was nah. She still fine. I seen her recently. Topanga's still fine.
I ain't seen her. She still fine?
Yeah, she still fine. Topanga, ooh. I had a crush on you, Topanga. I was like, boy, you need to get with a black nigga.
Couldn't wait.
I was like, you need to leave that Corey nigga to go get you a nigga. For real, boy. Yeah, Topanga was nice. Topanga was nice.
Oh, she is still nice.
Yeah, Topanga. So my number 4, I gotta bring color back into my shit. I'm gonna go with Stacey Dash at number 4. Clueless, you know what I'm saying?
Topanga Boy Meets World, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
We gotta say the show.
Okay, Boy Meets World, Topanga. Clueless for Stacey Dash.
Because we're keeping it at TV
sitcoms,
shows.
yeah.
Sitcoms, because
yeah.
if we talking movies from that
that's
era,
a whole nother
Neil Long would be.
I'm just,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm not disagreeing with you.
Neil Long.
I don't know, but
Halle Berry, Megan Good.
Alright, we can go
I'm
with
just saying, you know.
Yeah, okay, so.
So you got, who you have?
Oh, I just say, Stacey Dash.
Stacey
dude.
Dash.
Stacey Dash. Stacey Dash right there.
That's a good
Number
pick.
4, Stacey Dash.
She a little higher on my shit.
Oh, so you
The
know.
old big fine Republican ass. Fine.
Nah, she renounced that.
She ain't Republican on.
She back Democrat. Man, I put her so low because of her crazy ass brother too. About tired of dang motherfucker.
That's her cousin.
Or cousin, whatever. I'm tired of his retarded ass. Just because you blood with that nigga, you get low.
Hey, your ass is crazy.
You lucky you made the list, because yeah, you crazy too. Both of y'all motherfuckers is retarded.
But see, this the reason she higher on my list. You know crazy hoes gotta go.
That don't even matter. Alright, what's your number 3, man?
She ain't even on my list.
What's your number 3?
Now I think about it, you ain't even on my list.
You took her off for being goofy. What's your number 3?
Nah, I would be lying if I didn't say this. Raven Simone.
Raven Simone?
Woo!
What did she play on?
That's so Raven.
Oh, that was then for you?
When she was that so Raven, I was bound to 5th
So
grade.
am I allowed to go back to that then? Like when I was a little nigga?
My number 1 is from when I was the first woman I was in love with through the TV.
Okay.
I was about 4 years old.
Okay.
My number 1.
So that was probably my brother number 1 back then, because you know they the same age and shit. So when she was on the Cosby's, he got a crush on her. They couldn't have been nothing but like 4, 5.
That's what I'm saying.
Back then.
Well, the first woman I ever fell in love
Yeah.
with through the TV is my number 1.
Alright, so
She
when
was
I'm
in
on
my
number
house.
3. On number 3. I'm gonna have to say something only because I used to watch it so much. Speaking of Family Matters, and it ain't even that she was so gorgeous or nothing, but I had a crush on her because I seen her every week and she was in my face, and she was cute. So I'm gonna go with Laura, whatever.
Steve Urkel was better than her. Myra was fine. Myra was the woman on that show, nigga. Myra was fine. Laura Winslow was cool.
We said crushes.
And I was a little nigga, so
I ain't had no crush on Myra.
Yeah, I was a
I had
little
a
nigga,
crush
so
on Laura. Just like Steve, I had a crush. Now, I'm not, so let me say, I'm not disagreeing with you now that I'm a grown ass man.
Myra.
But I'm saying, we talking about crushes. Boom. I had a crush on Laura too. Because I was seeing her every week. Even if at first I didn't want to have, I thought she was dookie. When we was kids.
I ain't saying she was dookie.
Nah, when we was kids and she was like 14 or whatever, and Steve had, I'm like, nigga, why you going crazy over this weird looking, you know what I'm saying? But yeah.
I was a little nigga, so it was always Judy for me. It was Judy for me till the later seasons when it wasn't no Judy, and then Myra came like, damn. It was never Laura for me, and not like she wasn't a pretty girl. She was a pretty girl. She just wasn't a woman.
Yeah, she just.
If she lived next door, I'd have been trying to hit her like Steve.
They tricked me into crushing. That show tricked me into having a crush on her because I was a Steve Urkel.
Man, your number 3 shouldn't be something you got tricked into. Myra was the one.
All right, I'm going with number 3.
Number
Laura
2.
Winslow.
Number 2.
Number 2.
Tia Mowry. Sister. Boy, I used to tell Tia and Tamara apart. Tia was so fine.
I can, and I'm glad you just said that. Because you got Tia, and I'm going with Tamara then. Because Tamara is better than Tia.
Tia the one,
man. They both got moles. Just Tamara's on the other side.
Yeah, well, I guess, you know, I don't know. Hers where mine is. Hers where mine is. And we just got a connection.
Nah, man, I fuck with Tamara.
Tia.
Her face is
I'm on number 2. So Tamara, your number 2?
Yeah, I'm going with Tamara.
Okay.
I'm going with Tamara right there.
Okay.
That's your number 3. I mean, your number 2 is Tia, and my number 2 is Tamara. Fuck, we're getting them both up in that thing.
My number 1.
What's your number 1?
Denise Huxtable. The first woman I ever fell in love with through the motherfucking TV, boy.
She should have made my list, but she didn't because I didn't like Denise Huxtable back then.
Boy.
I never thought she was all that. I'm gonna be honest. Until I got grown, and then I was like, I get it.
Oh no, I was a little nigga like, oh, she's That's the first woman I ever fell in love with through the TV.
So y'all gonna laugh at my number one. Cause I think even my daddy got a crush on her. Or had his whole life.
Jack ain't here.
Nope. Penny from Good Times. Janet. Oh my God.
You cheated. You cheated.
Number one is Janet.
I ain't fall in love with her on TV.
Oh,
I ain't fall in love with her on a sitcom.
I love you, baby, still. Baby, don't get mad at me. I still love you, Janet.
I ain't fall in love with her on a sitcom, so you got that. Oh, you Lord Hill.
Janet.
You Lord Hill. You Lord Hill. I ain't fall in love with her through the TV, though, so
I got a little crush on her.
and everybody know Thelma was the bitch on that show anyway.
But, nigga, I was a little nigga. I ain't know nothing about Thelma.
Thelma was the bitch on that show anyway.
I ain't know about Thelma, nigga. I was like, look a little Penny, looking good.
Winona before Lil Penny.
So, run your top five down again.
Pam.
Pam.
You know that. Ooh.
Yeah.
Topanga.
Pam.
Gotta get my
I don't know how she ain't make my list.
She's a white.
Yeah, I don't know, but she's still bad.
She fine as fuck.
Yeah.
Raven Simone.
Raven Simone, good one.
Tia Mowry.
Tia Mario, yeah, man. Oh.
And the first woman I ever fell in love with through a TV screen. Denise Hudson.
Denise Hudson. I can't even lie. You got a nice little top five.
Let's go back to the night. Let's go back to that night. Boy, that's a night.
Yeah, that little
and I'm talking about all of them in their prime, like Pam on Martin.
Yeah, hey, I gotta salute you on that. That was a good time.
Tia on the game. Not even just because she was a child.
What was that? My number five was DJ Tanner. Then I said number four, Stacey Dash. Then I said number three, I went with Laura Winslow. Then I went with number two, Tamara Mowry. And I had to get the other sister. And then I went with number one, Janet Jackson. You know what I'm saying?
You killed me with the Janet Jackson. DJ Tanner ain't trash. She like in the middle. Laura Winslow, she don't make the list.
Man,
we
said crushes. It's not about who badder. It was my crush. If you was specifically said baddest, then that whole list might be different.
Yeah, Stacey Dash would be on my shit. Lark Voorhees would be on my shit.
Lark Voorhees would have been like number one or two. Stacey Dash might have been number one or two. Nigga, they gorgeous, like untouchable gorgeous. When you say bad,
yeah, this is who I was in love with.
My little crushes.
Yeah, okay.
And I damn near seen them shows in that order.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's
you ain't seen no Good Times after you seen no Full House.
Damn near they didn't have the repeats like they did. Like once I got the repeats later on when I was maybe
I seen Full House before I seen Good Times. Non-debate.
Yeah. So Good Times is up for grabs on when I seen it exactly, because I remember having a crush on Janet still, so I had to be young. You feel me? So I had to be young, but I know they didn't have them repeats on like that. Like where I got to see it all the time.
Yeah, TV One when it
out. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't seen Good Times till TV One came out.
Yeah.
With that being said, this the podcast.
I'm the real Rick James.
I don't need no G the Young OG, that's my
Man, we said that shit all backwards, nigga. I'm the real Rick James.
I don't need no G the Young OG, that's my OG.
And this the podcast.
Podcast, cause the nigga ain't got no time to be naming this shit.
We ain't about to be fucking this up with this little nigga.
This episode,
hey, we love y'all.
like my motherfucking podcast, man.
Like, subscribe.
Like, share, subscribe, man.
Shit.
Hey, listen, I ain't never tell y'all that goofy shit before, but listen, I understand what them goofy niggas be saying.
Man, that shit helped the YouTube algorithm, motherfucker.
I helped you. All this old glasses ass shit. Go do that glasses shit, man.
Go do that glasses shit. Support a nigga.
That's called support a nigga. How you support a nigga? Like, share, subscribe.
Yeah.
We gonna tell y'all who this shit is sponsored by in the description from now on, cause we done putting commercials.
I can't get that shit.
Hey, it ain't gonna work.
It start popping up.
Yeah.
Hey, we love y'all.